Massachusetts Senate takes on Trump, or just playing politics? While former President Donald Trump contends with international tensions, from Chinese leader Xi Jinping's posture on Taiwan to Vladimir Putin's reaction to U.S. ceasefire talks in Ukraine, a new political threat has emerged from an unlikely source: the Massachusetts State Senate. This time, it's not Trump's usual critics like Senators Elizabeth Warren or Ed Markey, nor the reliably blue Massachusetts congressional delegation. Instead, it's State Senate President Karen Spilka, who has vowed to stand up to Trump's efforts to rein in fraud, waste, and abuse in federal programs. Spilka's remarks, made at a press conference last week, introduced a new Senate initiative, Response 2025, a coordinated committee aimed at navigating potential budget cuts from a future Trump administration. The committee will be chaired by Senator Cindy Friedman of Arlington, who already heads the Senate Steering and Policy Committee. Despite the bold rhetoric, the rollout of Response 2025 was marked by conspicuous absences. Governor Maura Healey, a frequent Trump critic, did not attend, nor did she send a representative. House Speaker Ron Mariano was also absent, as was every member of the state's congressional delegation, the same officials who would actually engage with federal budget matters. Critics suggest that the committee may serve more as a public relations maneuver than a meaningful response to federal policy. The timing of the announcement, just days ahead of the anti-Trump, hands-off Boston, rally on Boston Common, raised eyebrows. The protest, which targeted what organizers called the Trump, Musk assault on democracy, featured slogans like "Never bow to tyrant kings" or "Fascism." Further complicating the optics, the press conference came on the heels of news that the federal government had rescinded $106 million in unused COVID-19 funds previously earmarked for Massachusetts schools. While Healey criticized the move, she distanced herself from the Senate's theatrical response. Even within the state government, tensions are rising. State Auditor Diana Dizzolio is pushing to audit the legislature itself, including the Senate under Spilka's leadership, in response to voter demand for transparency. The Senate has resisted, even as Dizzolio, a former senator herself, cites questionable use of state funds to boost pay for Senate loyalists via committee appointments. Some committees, Dizzolio notes, rarely meet at all. Senator Cindy Friedman, for instance, received an additional $102,340 last year on top of her base salary of $73,655 for chairing and vice-chairing Senate committees. It is unclear whether her new role with Response 2025 will add to that total, though history suggests it might. To critics, the formation of yet another committee, in a legislature known for its abundance of them, does little to meaningfully oppose federal policy. Rather, it appears aimed at appeasing progressive voices frustrated by perceived legislative inaction against Trump. While Spilka's declaration to take on Trump may play well in local headlines, few believe it will make waves in Washington. As political theater goes, it may score points among the base. But as a strategy to influence federal decision-making, it's unlikely to keep Trump, or anyone else, up at night.